Hey guys, I'm the Dao King, and it looks like ICP is making a nice little move up. And a lot of you guys have been asking me about it and how it works and how you can stake it. It's a little confusing. So I wanted to make a video to show you guys how to stake it. In the last 24 hours, it's actually done relatively interesting. It's done well, as you can see. And we'll go over the technicals and stuff on another video, but what I think. But generally, they're in that Dubai conference. So this is what I predicted. If you were in my Discord, I said, you might get a nice pump, but I don't know. I think it's probably going to come back down again, but it's looking really good here. The 30-day chart, it's going nicely sideways. It's kind of building itself a base here. This is going up nicely. This didn't go all the way back down to these lows, which was around 290. I bought some more around $3. So I did really well. I had a bid in at $3. So I actually picked up quite a bit at $3. Now I wish I would have got a little bit more, but I think it's going to come back down. But how many more opportunities are we going to get at $3 or less? It's hard to tell. There are more tokens coming on to the market every 10th of every month. So this 10th, it actually did well, right? If you look at it, where was the 10th? 10th was right around here, like I talked about. It had a dip right before it, which you'd expect because a lot of people are getting ready for the 10th. So these are things to keep in mind. And then it kind of came here and it came right back up. So this was actually pretty positive. I'd like to see this hold around the $3 mark for at least 90 days, because what we've seen in the past, if you look back here, we've seen it hold about $3 to $4 mark for about 60 days. So I'd actually like to see it hold a little bit longer. So I'd like to see this hold for about 90 days, and then my confidence will grow, because we've seen it hold for 30 and 60 days between the $3 and $4 range. But the fact it's holding in these ranges is actually really good. But anyway, you guys came here for staking. How does it work? Well, it's very simple, but it takes a while. Please understand that this is a decentralized internet. And I had to load some of these pages up for you guys to speed this video up, because if I would do it on screen, it would take forever. And you'll see it just takes a little bit longer for it to load. I'm sure they're working on speeding that up, which is probably going to make this very accessible to everyone. But the speed of the internet computer isn't quite, or the internet on the internet. But all you got to do is this. You got to go to staking and governance, which is going to bring you to the NNS. You're like, what is the NNS? So this is the NNS, network nervous system. And then you go to the NNS, and when you go to the NNS, it's going to take you here. Okay. Now it says sign in with internet identity. And it's really cool. You need to set up your internet identity first. How do you do that? Well, you come to internetcomputer.org, internet-identity. You can find it through here. Create an internet identity. So you can show people this number. It doesn't give them access. Just click create, and it takes you there. Okay. And I already have an internet identity, so it's really interesting. But you use your phone. Okay, the internet identity can't be set up on a desktop. You need to use a phone or a tablet. So it's really cool. It's really high tech. Let's do this. Let us go to this. Sign in with. So after you set up the internet identity, it's a little bit complicated, but not too complicated. So sign in with the internet identity. Okay. Is it send me back to the same page? IOC. Oh, I think it's just sending me back here. Okay, so let's do it. Let's sign in. All right. See, things take a minute. Everything takes a minute with it. Internet computer. I don't think we need that page, because I think there you go. So this is going to come up. Insert security key to a USB port. I believe this is if you're using like a ledger or something like that. Maybe it's a little. I'm not sure. Some people said that's how they're doing it. On my Discord, you can join our Discord and ask people, because somebody was actually able to put their ledger to be all the information. I didn't do it that way. I use my phone. So which is, by the way, they're saying that the system is unhackable. We've heard that before, but they're saying you can't hack the system. There are no security flaws. So it's very safe to stake your tokens on their system. So I'm going to press cancel. And then you get this, use phone or tablet. That's what I'm going to use. Okay, so all you do is you open up your phone, and this is super cool. I mean, it's just super fucking cool. I don't know what else to say. And you go like this, and you click the button, and then it's saying connecting. Still connecting. There's a lag. Connecting to your device. See right there, it changed on screen, right? Continue with your pass. I put my phone password in, and boom, I'm in. How does that all work? I am not sure, but it's fucking cool, right? Like it's able to read off through Bluetooth through your computer, connects to your, there you go, manage your internet identity. So it's pretty cool. So this, I should be able to refresh this. I assume it knows what's up at this point. And the way you stake your tokens, guys, when you're going to stake your tokens, you also have to vote. If you don't vote, it's a problem. You're not going to get as much. Well, I don't know why it didn't come through. All right, I guess we got to do it again. To connect to the NNSD app. Okay, so you got to connect it through the NNSD app. So let's do that again. See, same thing, cancel. There you go. We just, pretty simple. We do the same thing. Connecting your device. And then hang tight, starting your session. And there you go. We have now officially, there you go. We have signed in. So I staked about 10 ICP. I bought more ICP. I have about, God, I don't remember how many. I have about 700 or 800 ICP. I'm going to probably get to about 13 or 1400 in the next week or two. I'm just trying to see if it's going to hold that 3 line. If it does, then I'm going to go up a little bit more. I'm going to try to get to 2,000 and 3,000. My goal is to buy it all sub 4, if that's what I see. Now, if it goes below 3, that's okay. I'm actually good with it, okay? So here, you can see I have 90 in here, so that means I can stake more. I stake 10. You can see my neuron staking right here. So I put it on 292 days. Yeah, so there's some other internet YouTubers that are saying they staked it for 8 years. Good for them. I've been around too long. Some people are impulsive. I'm not. So you got to know yourself. These other YouTubers like Jerry Banfield, a couple other guys, they stick it that long because they say they're impulsive and they missed out on the Bitcoin run. Well, I don't look at my past mistakes and like, oh, I screwed up because I couldn't hang in there long enough and so forth. Like I also look at the stuff I could have sold at the top. I owned, for example, PayPal, and PayPal went all the way to $300 and I didn't sell and I didn't take those profits. PayPal's down to $50. I was like, oh, PayPal's just going to continue to go forever, like Visa and MasterCard. So it works both ways. It works both ways. So I think you have to take profits. And that's why I'm not staking for 8 years. Because if Internet Computer does make a run of 3, 4, 500, I'm going to sell everything because we've seen this before. We've seen the story play out before. Something makes a huge run, it'll come back down 50, 60%. Restoration Hardware as a stock. We're going to talk about stocks because if this happens in stocks, it's definitely going to happen in crypto. Restoration Hardware went to like $700 and now it's like $200 or $300, something like that. Things go up, they come down. Tesla went to 1,000, it came all the way down to $150. You got to understand, not everything's just, and the way he's thinking is, okay, I have 3,000, I get 16% a year, I can just sell that 16%. Sure, that's great. And you can make passive income. That's one way of thinking about it. However, the way I think about it is I'm going to sell my load, make a massive profit, and I'm going to come back later if the systems are still good and buy more. That's the way I think. So I don't stake. I'm not going to stake for 8 years. 292 days, about 10% versus 16% if I go 8 years. I'm cool with 10%, to be really honest with you. If I'm going to buy 3,000 or 4,000 ICP, let's say 5,000. Let's make a round number. If I buy 5,000 ICP, that's 500 a year. 500 a year, and let's say it's trading at, I don't know, $50. It's 25,000 extra a year for free that I can sell. 25,000 in passive income versus it would be about, like 35,000. To not take that extra risk on and being able to dissolve and take my ICP tokens and do other things with them and sell them at the top if it makes a big run, to me that's more valuable. But I don't have this impulsiveness. I don't have it. I'm here to make money. I don't fall in love with projects. I don't fall in love with things. I don't go into the cults. I just don't do that. I don't cult worship like a lot of these people out here do. I'm not all in on anything. I'm all in making money and wealth for myself. That's it. That's all I'm all in on. Everything else, everyone else wants to be a cult leader, Richard Hart, all those guys, good for them. I don't care. I'm just here to make money, period. Okay. I'm not here to be a fanboy. I don't really care. It's great this technology is good, but I got my eye on the prize. My prize is to make money. So let's make money. That's it. So let's talk about this. Okay. So vote on proposals. So you got, I have 10 stakes. So you got to vote on proposals in order for you to be able to, fully get the amount. So, for example, this is update node operating configurations. I don't know what this proposal is, but we're going to make a quick vote on it. I doubt I'm going to, there you go, care. You can also follow other people and you follow their voting, which is great because if you're not around, if you're not, there you go, it voted for me. If you're not around, if you're busy, you don't want to vote, you follow them. So let's go to my tokens. So let's go and stake now. Okay, I don't know what that is, but okay. Oh, send and receive. Okay, cool. We want to stake. My neuron staking. How did I do it last time? Stake neurons. Boom. There we go. See, it's new to me too. Let's stake all 90. Woo! I'm out. Fee is very low. I got to obviously bring more in here if I'm going to stake. All right, let's create. Sorry, this is not enough. Oh, okay. I can't put all 90 because you need to have the fee. So we're going to go 89.5. All right. See, good thing we're doing this. You would have freaked out. Expert. Running you through it. The expert knows because I've made this error a lot. So you do have enough. You do have enough. So don't worry about it. All right. Now, how long you want to do it? Now, some people are going all the way to 8 years. Those people are called fucking crazy. We will not be doing that. We just won't be doing that. All right. I'm cool with the 292 days. Okay, wait a minute. Let's get 100. There you go, 100. I turned my 90 into 100. How long does that take? Oh, it takes almost a year. All right. It takes 353 days. I'm okay with that. 90 to be staked till 10/21 of 24. Hopefully we're deep in the bull run back then. Deep, but we'll see. Or at least starting, right? So I have hundreds of more, so I'm not worried. I've bought hundreds of more. I'm going to buy more today. I'm buying every day like a little bit, 100, 200. I'm DCAing in. It's called dollar cost averaging in. And maybe if it makes another dip, I'll go in there and I'll buy like a $2,000, $3,000 load and I'll just hold it. I'm feeling more comfortable with the pricing. Like I said, I'll try to do some technical analysis on it, but it's really hard because it's a new token. More tokens are coming out every month, but it doesn't look like those people are selling. It looks like they're staking, but let's set the delay. Confirm to set delay. So I'm putting in 89.5 and I'm getting 100.3. Not bad. And you can edit the delay, but if you press confirm, that's it. It's done. Done. I'm done. I'm screwed. That's it. I'm screwed. I screwed myself. 353 days. Never committed that long to anything or anyone. No, just my wife. But that's it. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Click confirm, wait half an hour. No, it's usually kind of ish fast, anywhere from 10 seconds to a minute. I've noticed it just, there you go. Now you get to this part. You got to follow neurons to automate your voting. So you can automate and receive maximum voting rewards. You can follow the neurons on a specific or all topic. So let's follow all except governance, add followee. You can follow the Definity Foundation. So you follow or mimic their votes, basically. Oh, it says I don't have, what? Sorry, there are not enough funds in this account. I don't know what it's talking about, but okay, we can come back to this later. Oh, it added it. Okay, I think it added it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Definity Foundation, follow. Internet Computer Association. Let's see what happens if we click on that one. Arthur. Oh, so people have their names in here too. That's interesting. Add follow internet. Okay, so there you go. So I added to Definity Foundation Internet Computer Association. You can also follow other people. 8-year gang Dao, which is cool. So, I guess if you wanted your stuff to be out there and have other people follow you, you could. Or like you guys saw, what I did was I actually went into the proposals, vote on proposals, and I voted myself. Now, what I could do is also merge these two, by the way. Adopt. Yeah, you see, just it's very simple. What does it say over here? Let's see. Yeah, so you just click adopt. Yes, I am sure. My 11 votes. Now, because it takes a little bit longer to do this, a lot of people are just going to follow people to do it. Oops, let's go here. Okay, so you can click on this one now. You can kind of see start dissolving. Dissolve delay bonus 12%, increase delay. Okay, so you can kind of see automatically stake my new maturity, participate in neuron funds, split neurons. So there's all sorts of stuff you can do. You can also merge your neurons, which is interesting. So I can merge neurons. So if I wanted to merge these two into one, so I don't have to vote more than once, then I could do that too, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to do that, or should I? I could. It's pretty simple. I think you just click, or no, what do we do? Merge neurons. The order of selection matters. The neuron that you select first will be merged into the second one. Oh, so wait a minute. I can take my 353 day and make it a 292 day? Really? Let's see if that works. Merge neuron voting power into, it gives you the longest one. So, okay. So if you merge them together, it becomes the longest one. It becomes, look at right here, the 353 days. So I'm going to basically be increasing this from 292 days to 353 days. So we can do that. Let's see what happens. So now, it's going to take the one that you had for the longest when you merge. So there you go. I have 99.4 at 353 days. That's actually pretty fast. So you can see the potential. And then you have actually access to, if you have tokens in any of these other things, you can also, hot or not, actually raise like $5 million, by the way. You can kind of see what's happening. This is an incredible ecosystem. It's kind of independent of everything else that's out there. When they say internet computer, they're not kidding. It's literally their own internet computer. Like it is its own world. These are all listed on, I think, icpcoins.com. You can see what they're trading at, what the price is at. You go to Sonic, and I think there's another DEX too. You can go and you can do your trades on there and decentralized. I mean, the long-term potential here is massive. The way you got to look at it is what happens if one of these or a couple of these take off. I was also using District the other day. I actually signed up to District, which is their like Twitter/Facebook kind of social media thing. I mean, that thing was actually relatively fast. I think this thing just needs to pick up in speed. And also, I think more projects are just coming on an internet computer. And as those projects come on and they see the potential for internet computer and the speed of the internet increases and the enterprise level of this thing increases, man, I don't know where this thing goes, but I'm looking closely here, guys. I do like this chart. I do like how it's kind of like playing around. It's done it before. It's not like it hasn't happened before and it's just dumped away, because keep in mind, the 10th of every month, I've showed you guys the before in my other videos, there's about 3.2 million tokens coming out onto the market. Now, 3.2 million tokens is about $10 million worth of tokens. So it's not a lot. It's not a little bit. And this is one thing that does concern me. So if it goes, for example, to $10 million, those $3 million, the $10 million worth of tokens becomes $30 million worth of tokens. And then you got more of a weight coming down on it because those people are probably going to most likely sell. But so far, people have been, if you look right here, well, here, most people, have been locking their tokens. So that's good news. Almost $800 million of Internet Computer is locked. So that's the good news when on a market cap of a 1.4 billion, over half has been staked. That's really, really good news. So people are staking it. Now, there is one thing that is bothering me a little bit that I will probably make a separate video on, is when I go to the 24-hour volume. Bione is one of the biggest exchanges, and you can see the volume, 24-hour volume on is, what is it, 24-hour volume? Does it say what the total is? It didn't a minute ago. I think you got to get it from the chart. Let's just look at the chart real quick. Oh, hold on, because this is actually really important. This kind of bothered me, and it's something really weird. So the volume is about $17 million. Right, and a couple of the exchanges look really, really suspect to me. And I'm researching it a little bit more. I'm trying to figure it out, and so, but it's a suspect. 14% of the volume is going through this exchange called Bione. The fact that it is not that trusted means there's probably some market making going. And then this one is even a little bit more problematic. It says anomaly trading price is outlier against average. When that happens, that means this particular exchange is also doing market making. So the question is, who's paying for this market making and why is it being made? Is Dfinity doing the market making? Do they need to do the market making when you have $4 million of legit volume going on Binance and $5 million on Coinbase? I mean, $1 million on Coinbase. So to me, you got $5 million isn't huge. Are they trying to keep up kind of like the market making to make the volume look bigger than it really is? And I did go to Bione. I went to their website, or one of these websites, I don't remember, and trust score of 2 is absolutely horrific. I went to one of them, and I think it was Bione. There is no website. You can buy this domain unless they have the wrong website. I don't really understand how they could, but let's go Bione exchange. It's a little bit disturbing. I can't even find it. Like, where is it? What is fucking Bione? Bione crypto, launched in 2018. Bione is a centralized exchange based in Singapore. That's all I got. But where's the fucking website? Where is it? Am I not being able to access it because I'm not in Singapore? It says this one, Bione cryptocurrency market. No, this is not it either. Exchanges. Where is this exchange? Shouldn't it be the first one to show up? So I'm a little bit concerned about certain things like this. I don't know exactly what's going on. It makes, I'm being overly critical. Please keep that in mind. I'm more overly critical than most people because I've seen so much fraud and bullshit. So hold on. This link is a little bit different than the other link. Hopefully it's not a scam website. What is this garbage, man? All right, man. I'm out. I don't know what this is. This Bione, I don't know where Bione is. Nobody knows. All right. I don't know where this volume is coming through. It's a little strange. It could also be Bione is by themselves so that you go sign up in Singapore. And I see, this guy doing kind of the same thing. And then I see Bybit doing the same thing. And this one's got a red on it. Users claim to face difficulty withdrawing their funds from this exchange. I mean, I don't know why there's so many shady exchanges with Internet Computer that are questionable. You don't see this on the other ones. I checked like AVAX Phantom. I checked some of the other stuff that's even ranked a little bit lower. I don't understand it. I'm a little so when you're trading Internet Computer, really just go to Binance and Coinbase. Binance isn't available in some countries. Binance US sucks. The liquidity is not there. So you're pretty much stuck if you're in, I think, United States or Canada with Coinbase. Or decentralized, of course, that might start picking up. OKK, KuCoin are okay. Bybit is okay. Gate.io, I believe, is in China and other places. So there are some top exchanges, and BitGet is okay, of course. So the liquidity might not be there on some of them, but please keep this in mind when you're exchanging. And then this volume, the 17 million a day isn't really 17 million a day. It's probably really 10. Because there's just a lot of fake volume out there on Internet Computer. It's a little concerning. I'm doing a little bit more research in it. I don't think it's Dfinity that's doing this. I think these guys are just trying to run. I don't know why they're doing it. I don't know why Internet Computer is kind of being like kind of hit up more. but I don't really understand why. But it is what it is right now. I'm looking a little bit deeper into it. But anyway, guys, I hope that helped you guys with the staking and how it all works. But you know, we'll go from there. If you got any questions, just put it in the questions. We'll answer them. Take care. Bye-bye.